I'm doing Sock It to COVID. So we're selling a pair of our grip socks for $3, and we're giving $1 back to South Lake for mental health.
With some volunteers, Susan Greco, the owner of Kids Cuckoo's Nest Aurora, decided to give back during the COVID-19 pandemic to a cause that hits close to home for her.
Because my mental health, right, through all of this. As a business owner, I'm really feeling it. I'm stressed for what's to come, for the future. I'm stressed if I'm going to even be here tomorrow. So as I opened up to a lot of, my customers and other business owners, other people in my community, I realized that, I'm not just in this myself. There's a lot of people going through the same thing. They're all dealing with all different sorts of anxiety, addictions, just beyond. It's just crazy times for everybody right now.
Mental health struggles are something many health professionals are seeing during this pandemic.
I think generally people are more stressed, but sometimes that stress has taken on a life of its own, particularly for people who have a history of mental health problems. People who, for instance, struggled with a depression a decade ago. And those people, I think, are at greater risk of problems. And I've certainly seen that in my patient population, people coming in talking about how they've always struggled a little bit with anxiety, but now it's difficult to get out of bed. So unfortunately, there are big problems to think about with this pandemic, not just in terms of physical health, but also, as you've suggested, in terms of mental health problems too.
Dr. David Greatzer does have advice for people who might be struggling during these trying times.
Things that we always recommend to people in terms of mental health remain good advice, like regular exercise, avoid excessive alcohol and cannabis. Yes, cannabis. Reach out to people and connect. But of course, sometimes these problems take on life of their own. If you're having difficulty getting out of bed and functioning at work, if you're having difficulty connecting with your family and really appreciating things around you, maybe it's time to have a conversation with a healthcare professional like your family doctor.
Dr. Greatzer also says that there are resources at CAMH.ca, but if you're feeling suicidal, to get immediate care, perhaps an emergency room. As for Susan Greco, she says if you didn't get to buy a sock that supports mental health initiatives at South Lake Hospital, you can still help. You can find a link to donate by heading to our website, citynews.ca/extras. Brandon Rowe, City News.